So, this is it?
Yup. This is what I have to call home these days.
Doesn't look all that large from out here.
2 medium-sized bedrooms and 1 very small box room. It did us okay, but the intention was always to get a place of our own, even if it was via a housing association or something.
Well, I'd love to see it for myself. You seem very hesitant.
I am. I've not told the old man I'm bringing you home as yet.
Ken, look, don't worry. Whatever he's like towards me won't change my thoughts about you.
Thanks, Kaz. Right, shall we take our lives in our hands then?
Lead the way, maestro.
Make sure you stand behind me. That you? Yes, Dad, it's me. I doubt you were expecting anyone else. You're early back from that club of yours. Dad, there's someone here I'd like you to meet. I'm not at home to visitors, especially if it's who I think it is. I'd like you to meet Kaz Thorpe.
Hello, Mr. Fernley. I'm very pleased to meet you.
Kaz? What sort of name's that? Short for Catherine, Dad. Too long a name for her to use, is it? Gotta cut it short. I always preferred the name Julia and always will. Dad!
It's all right, Ken. I perfectly understand. How are you keeping, Mr. Fernley? I'm sure the loss of your daughter-in-law must have cut very deeply.
More than it seems to have done him. Come on, Kaz, we're going. I don't want to hear anymore. How anybody could forget as easily as that son of mine, I fail to understand.
It's all right, Ken. I can get a cab home. I think you should stay here with your dad.
Hi, Kaz.
Hello, you.
We're still speaking then?
Look, as I told you last night, it's not your fault. You're absolutely right. Your father isn't the easiest of people.
I thought he'd put you off me.
Never. Look, my main reason for phoning. I've been online and found a rather lovely house that's on the market across the other side of town.
Oh, but as I've already told you, I'm not exactly in a position to get a mortgage.
Well, I can put quite a lot into it. My flat will fetch a fair bit. It's in a much sought after area.
You didn't tell me you owned your flat. I thought you just rented it.
No, back in the days when the modelling work was coming in thick and fast, I was able to buy it straight out.
All right. But I couldn't go along with you buying a house for us both to live in. I'd have to put in some sort of finance.
We can discuss that. I think we should take a look fairly soon. What's your email address? I'll send you the link.
Blimey. It looks better than it did on the website. It's quite an imposing property.
Yes. It sort of jumped off the screen at me. Even from here, it's got something of an atmosphere, hasn't it?
Is the estate agent already here?
Hmm?
It's just that I'm sure I saw someone looking out of one of the upstairs windows.
Oh, could be something to do with the vendor, I suppose.
I thought it was vacant possession.
Oh, might just be a trick of the light. I didn't see anyone.
Oh, all right. Good afternoon. Clive! Of course, I forgot you were a Challis Club barman by night and an estate agent by day. Well, there you go. I saw those names were attached to this viewing and told my boss that I'd like to be the one to handle it.
Oh, brilliant. Lovely to be shown around by someone we consider as a friend.
Oh, thanks. Well, I've got the keys, so shall we take a look?
Mm-hmm.
Lead the way, sir. I can't wait.
Me too.
And this is the main bedroom with ensuite. Oh, fabulous. Lovely room. And the view of the back garden from here is brilliant. Garden's quite large, isn't it?
Are you into gardening?
No, not so as you notice. It's only a courtyard at Dad's. Well, as you know, it's vacant possession, and there is some leeway on the price. Oh, by how much? 3 to 5 grand, possibly. I'll leave you both to have a look round by yourselves. Be out in my car if you want me.
Thanks, Clive.
Aye.
Well, what do you think?
I'm not sure. It's a lovely property, no doubt about that.
But
Well, can't you smell it?
I can't smell anything, apart from empty property.
Stale cigarette smoke.
No. Are you sure?
I should know what stale fag smoke's like. Julia lives on.
Look, I think you're understandably oversensitive about things, Ken. It's triggering something in your imagination.
Perhaps. But I know that smell better than anything else. Hello, seen enough?
Absolutely love it.
Aye, it's a lovely property. Well, I won't push you for an answer. You know the number and email address, so I'll get back to the office and leave you both to Mel. Oh, by the way, are you on bar duty tonight at the Challis? I am indeed. Oh, I'll see you there perhaps. Sure.
Bye!
Well, I can see you're smitten with this place.
I love it. It gave me a sort of hug as we walked through the front door. How about you?
Not exactly, but I do think it's a lovely place.
Look, let's get back to my flat, have a takeaway and chat. I think we can afford this place, but it's got to be absolutely right for us both.
Yes, it has. But I know what I saw at that upstairs window earlier on. There was definitely a face. Oh, not watching I'm a Celebrity Get Me Out of Here?
It's not on tonight.
Oh, pardon me for not being a fan.
You must be spending throat nose at that club of yours. There every night practically, aren't you?
Probably. It's to keep my sanity more than anything.
Before you go looking, there's no more beer in the fridge. I've had last can.
I've had enough to drink for tonight, thanks. On the subject of money, I've something to tell you.
I've nought to lend you, if that's what you're about to ask me.
I'm not asking you for money, heaven forbid. Dad, I've been looking at a house today.
Huh?
With Kaz. And it looks pretty certain that she and I are going to put in an offer. It's the other side of town.
You're gonna do what?
You heard me. It means, of course, that I'll be moving out of here. Then you'll get your peace and quiet, won't you?
If you move out of here, Kenneth, you'll not only be abandoning me, but the memories of your poor late wife, Julia. How could you? How could you do such a thing?
The way you are towards me, then, very easily. I'm off to bed. I'll leave you to mull it all over. You have to come to terms with the idea, because it's going to happen.
I expect you're going to tell me that you and her are getting wed, aren't you?
Yeah, that's right, we are. And we're already making plans. Bye.
Then may the curse of Julia's memory go with you.